unless I get a wild hair.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Laurelthirst. You know it, you love it, so do I. So, would you please join me in welcoming Cleo Hain to the stage? We have something very special for you tonight. Cleo has agreed to read some poetry for you. So I'm now manifesting this as a listening room. If you would like to chat, totally cool in the pool room. And thank you for being here. Cleo is a writer and an artist and a painter and a singer, a lot of wonderful things, and my really good friend. So Cleo leads some writing groups, and she often will give prompts that are ekphrastic writing. And ekphrastic writing is where you write to a prompt, and the prompt is a piece of art. So sometimes a painting, for example. And I asked if Cleo would do some writing to the prompt of my album, Things to Burn. So Cleo has prepared some writing for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Clara. What I ended up doing was listening to Things to Burn for the first time in its entirety in a couple years. And I found that my relationship to the album had changed, which I think is the sign of great artwork. Because a lot of things have happened in the last couple years. I'm a different person, and it was a delight. So I just want to say thank you, Clara, for inviting me, and thank you all for listening. What I have is one poem in 4 parts. Letting go is something I know well. After Clara Baker. 1. We used to be afraid to garden, afraid to make our bed in rented earth, to plant the promise of flowers in land we could lose tomorrow. Our first weekend in the rental, we went to Walmart and cleared out the clearance gallon pots, dug a bed, did our best, left the yard to rest for years. Then a pestilence swallowed the world. My days became slow footsteps and evening puddles, blue screen squares and bedroom walls, views from the side yard window. As my love braved an invisible pathogen while working in the grocery store. Our minds too full of maybes, I planted wildflower seeds and watered my bed with dinner party memories, letting the weeds grow with the poppies so they wouldn't be alone. 2. Ah, the sweeping feeling that swelled inside as I watched her strum away and sing a song under haphazard lantern strings strung over a dilapidated, half-painted shed. That warm summer wind moved through me and up into the waving palms of the fig tree and out through a sea of dark matter into the night. That sweeping, swelling feeling swallowed by the open hole in the bottom of my chest, trapped by ribs and flesh. I learned that doesn't go away, it gets stronger. I was not alone then. We were all together in each other's summer air in folding chairs, watching, listening to the notes clear as night. The wind picks up her hair and picks up her voice, and if we weren't all wrapped before, we're now wrapped up in this moment. The wind again with a swell. This moment that even as we see, we must press pause, we must hold on, has already passed and gone. 3. I want relief from grief. I want to rest in a fantasy where no one I love will ever die, in which I am not destined to watch the world end. Maybe we're in a canyon, maybe we see stars in the crack of sky, the astral gash, dreaming of a hole in the bottom of the night. Maybe in this field filled with dandelions, we look around and see our faces shine 1,000,000 miniature suns, asters grasping, collapsing stars. We are radiant. Let me set my old selves on fire and when they come back to me as ash, I will cast them back to earth. Let me burn the old self down to wax scraps, to roll between thumb and forefinger, and let go. I will live my life open-handed. 4. We're building a trellis in the side yard, in bamboo pyramids and cat's cradles of Dollar Tree string, dreaming of scarlet emperors, of heart-shaped leaves, of hummingbirds and strawberries. Our trellis straddles the strawberry bed where wild volunteers reach through pink-green arms, offspring of a strawberry we planted from start 2 summers ago. Last year, our colanders were overfull with bright red berries. This year, we'll also bring bright red bean blossoms and the bright red flash of a buzzing thumb among the fresh green. Thank you.
Cleo Hain, everybody.